For centuries, a powerful truth was kept secret, hidden in forgotten pages and forbidden texts. Imagine discovering that there are three types of human beings, each with a unique purpose and a defined destiny. This revelation does not come from fiction, but from books that have been censored and silenced throughout history. What is so threatening about this information? The carnal, psychic, and spiritual are not just labels, but profound representations of our connection with the universe and the divine. While some indulge in earthly pleasures, others seek an intense connection with the spiritual. And there are those who transcend all this, opening doors to an unknown future. Why were religious elites so afraid of this truth? What do these texts reveal about the true essence of humanity? In this video, the journey through hidden mysteries begins. Prepare to question everything you think you know about yourself and your place in the cosmos. What is in store for each of the three types of humans? The answer could change everything. Follow and find out. There are three types of humans that reflect different aspects of the human experience: the carnal, the psychic, and the spiritual. The carnal human being is one who values physical and material needs. He focuses on pleasure, achievements, and what is tangible. For this type, reality is defined by what you can see and touch. This focus on the physical world can lead to an intense but often superficial life, where emotions and relationships are treated as tools to achieve immediate goals. The psychic human is one who lives on the plane of emotions and thoughts. This type seeks to understand not only themselves, but also others. Your perception of the world is mediated by feelings and intuitions. He is more sensitive to social and emotional dynamics, which makes him a good communicator. However, this emotional connection can also lead you to get lost in personal dramas, or to be easily influenced by the environments and people around you. Lastly, we have the spiritual human, who seeks a greater purpose and connection with the divine. This type values transcendence and the search for deeper truths. For him, life is a journey of self-knowledge and evolution. Spirituality is an essential part of his existence, and he tends to see life as an interconnected whole. This vision helps you cultivate inner peace and better understand your place in the universe. Each of these types of humans interacts with the world in a different way. While the carnal can get lost in ephemeral pleasures, the psychic can delve deeper into relationships, and the spiritual seeks greater meaning. These differences are not absolute. In fact, we can all manifest characteristics of more than one type at different times in our lives. However, the predominance of one of these types can profoundly influence our choices and relationships. Understanding these categories is the first step towards a more conscious life. By recognizing our own nature and that of others, we can learn to interact in more harmonious and enriching ways. This perception opens doors to a deeper connection with ourselves and those around us, as well as helping us to better deal with life's challenges. Throughout history, many books and texts have been banned for various reasons, and this raises important questions about knowledge and truth. For example, works considered apocryphal often bring perspectives that challenge official narratives. These texts, which could expand our understanding of spirituality and history, were suppressed to maintain control over information and beliefs. A notable example is the Gospel of Thomas, which presents teachings of Jesus that differ from canonical accounts. Bans on these texts were often based on the fear that their ideas could question religious authority and orthodoxy. Censorship, therefore, has become a powerful tool for protecting political and social interests, as well as shaping the faith of millions of people over the centuries. The concealment of knowledge also reflects a historical pattern of social control. Often, those in power fear that the spread of alternative ideas could lead to uprisings or social change. This leads to a situation where truth becomes a matter of power rather than discovery. Thus, history shows us that what is considered knowledge is often a social construct influenced by elites who wish to remain in control. Furthermore, this suppression of knowledge has direct consequences on the way humanity sees itself and relates to the world. When valuable information is hidden, the ability to understand the complexity of life and spirituality is limited. The consequences of this can be seen in the lack of diversity of thought and the difficulty of addressing profound issues that affect society. The fight for freedom of expression and access to knowledge remains vital. The search for banned books and the truth is a form of resistance against the systems that try to control the narrative. Rediscovering works that have been hidden can be a path to a new understanding of ourselves and the world, helping to open the mind and heart to new possibilities. The way each type of human connects with the divine is fascinating and complex. The carnal human often seeks this connection through rituals and traditions that involve the body. For him, spirituality can be expressed in physical celebrations, such as dances or parties, where pleasure and joy are centralized. This sensorial approach can provide moments of ecstasy and closeness to the divine, although the connection can be seen as ephemeral. On the other hand, the psychic human tends to seek a more intimate and reflective connection. He may be attracted to practices such as meditation or prayer, which allow him to delve deeply into his emotions and thoughts. This inner search helps you develop a clearer understanding of yourself and the cosmos. The connection with the divine, in this case, is seen as a process of self-knowledge and discovery, where empathy with others also plays a fundamental role. The spiritual human seeks a direct and authentic relationship with the divine. For him, spirituality is a constant path of transformation and evolution. This search can include practices such as contemplation, reading sacred texts, and the search for experiences that transcend everyday life. The spiritual human tends to see life as a manifestation of the divine, where each moment is an opportunity to learn and grow. These different connections with the divine have profound implications for the beliefs and behaviors of each type of human. The carnal may feel satisfied with momentary experiences, while the psychic seeks to understand the emotions involved. The spiritual, in turn, seeks meaning in everything, which can lead to a greater commitment to causes and values that go beyond individualism. Recognizing these different forms of connection with the divine is crucial for personal development. Each type of human brings a unique perspective on spirituality, and understanding these differences can enrich our interactions and the way we relate to the sacred. This diversity is an invitation to acceptance and respect, showing that each path is valid in the search for understanding the divine and the place we occupy in the universe. Religious elites have always played a significant role in shaping society and the way knowledge is transmitted. They often act as guardians of dogma, deciding what is acceptable and what should be hidden. This generates control over spiritual information, shaping the way people perceive the world and themselves. The power that these elites exercise can be observed in different historical periods, where the censorship of alternative texts and ideas was a tool used to maintain social and political order. Behind this censorship, there are often political interests. Religious elites ally with government power to ensure the continuity of their influence. This partnership results in a system where knowledge is restricted and truths are distorted, all in the name of control. For example, texts that question official doctrine or that present alternative views on spirituality are often labeled as heretical and therefore prohibited. This dynamic not only silences dissenting voices, but also limits the evolution of human thought. Furthermore, the manipulation of spiritual knowledge serves to create dependency in people. By restricting access to information that could expand individual consciousness, religious elites maintain emotional and psychological control over followers. This strategy is effective because it feeds fear and insecurity, making people seek security in established doctrines, even if it means renouncing their natural curiosity. It is important to note that this censorship is not just a matter of the past. Nowadays, we still see attempts to limit the spread of ideas that challenge established norms. The fight for freedom of expression and access to knowledge continues, and many wonder what else may be hidden. The search for truth is a path full of challenges, but essential for the collective evolution of humanity. Therefore, the impact of religious elites in censoring alternative knowledge cannot be underestimated. This influence shapes the spirituality of millions, creating a cycle of ignorance that can be difficult to break. Raising awareness about this phenomenon is a crucial step for people to seek a deeper and truer understanding of themselves and the cosmos. Recognizing the three types of humans, carnal, psychic, and spiritual, brings to light a new perspective on human nature and social interactions. Understanding these differences allows for greater empathy in interpersonal relationships. By realizing that each person operates at a distinct level of consciousness, we can become more tolerant and respectful of others' experiences and views on life. This can, in fact, transform the dynamics of social interactions. Furthermore, this understanding can help people connect with their true selves. By identifying which type of human best aligns with their nature, each person can seek personal development in a more appropriate way. For example, those who identify as spiritual may opt for practices that elevate their consciousness, while those who see themselves as carnal may focus on sensory experiences and pleasures in life. This self-identification is an important step towards self-knowledge and personal fulfillment. Reflecting on these human types can also impact the way we deal with conflicts. Misunderstandings often arise from a lack of understanding about different perspectives and needs. By recognizing that people are operating at different levels of perception, it is possible to approach conflicts more constructively. This can result in more open communication and solutions that benefit everyone. In the spiritual realm, this awareness can lead to a deeper search for authentic connections with the divine. Each type of human has its own ways of relating to the sacred. By respecting these differences, we can create a more inclusive space for spirituality, where everyone feels welcome and free to explore their beliefs without fear of judgment. The implications for humanity today are vast. By embracing the diversity of human types, we can build a more collaborative and harmonious society. This shift in perspective not only enriches our interactions, but also opens doors to a future where respect and understanding prevail, allowing each of us to shine in our uniqueness. Carnal humans who prioritize physical and material needs may face a future full of challenges. As technology advances and the search for comfort intensifies, these individuals may feel increasingly disconnected from their inner selves. Dependence on material goods and the incessant search for immediate pleasure can lead to an existential void. However, with growing awareness of environmental and social issues, there is a chance that carnal humans will begin to value more meaningful and sustainable experiences, promoting a balance between the physical and spiritual. Psychic humans who stand out for their ability to analyze and reflect have a promising future, but also full of uncertainty. As information becomes more accessible, they have the opportunity to deepen their knowledge and expand their awareness. However, information overload can lead to confusion and skepticism. It is essential that these individuals learn to discern what is useful and true, cultivating an open and critical mind. The evolution of technology can also serve as a powerful tool for these humans, allowing for deeper, more meaningful connections with others and the world around them. Spiritual humans who seek a deeper connection with the divine and the cosmos can find an environment increasingly favorable to their evolution. With the growth of spiritual practices and the search for self-knowledge, it is possible that more people will turn to paths that value spirituality. Communities and movements that promote collective consciousness can offer support and encouragement for these individuals to develop their capabilities. Thus, the future may be full of opportunities for spirituality to become an integral part of everyday life, promoting inner peace and harmony between beings. The impact of social and technological changes will be felt by all types of humans. Global interconnection and access to information can facilitate dialogue and understanding between different categories. However, this can also lead to conflict as perspectives diverge. It will be crucial that each type of human recognizes and respects each other's differences, promoting an environment where mutual learning and empathy prevail. This harmonious coexistence can be an important step towards the evolution of human consciousness as a whole. The future of the three types of humans is intertwined, and their individual trajectories can influence the collective destiny of humanity. As society evolves, it will be vital that everyone works together to meet the challenges that arise. Collaboration between fleshly, psychic, and spiritual humans can create a more balanced and sustainable environment where each type contributes their unique abilities. This union could finally guide humanity towards a more enlightened future, where respect and mutual understanding are fundamental pillars of coexistence. Now that you've learned about the three types of human beings revealed in the forbidden books, it's time to reflect. Which one do you believe represents your essence? The carnal, who seeks the pleasures of the world; the psychic, which connects with emotions and intuitions; or the spiritual, which transcends physical limitations and seeks the divine? This is a journey of self-discovery that can change the way you see yourself and others. Imagine for a moment that this division is not just a theory, but a key to unlocking your maximum potential. What would you do if you knew you had a greater purpose? What if your mission in this life was greater than you ever imagined? The truth hidden in the forbidden books is not just distant knowledge, but a powerful tool for personal transformation. So how can we apply these teachings to our daily lives? What steps can you take to connect more deeply with your true self? Stay with us, as the search for lost knowledge does not end here. Stay tuned for more revelations that could change your worldview and your destiny. What else do these ancient texts have to teach us?